going on? This your girl Shantae C checking in with a brand spanking new tea and things. I'm chilling with my homegirl.
Nia, what's up? It's another Wednesday. We're here back in the building. We're going to get into some of the celebrity tea tonight, guys. And for sure, some things. But
yes,
first we are going to start out with shouting out our sponsor here, Lucky Coin.
Yes.
If you have a small business you want to grow, hit us up and we'll get you in touch.
Yes. Hit us up on our email at tnthangz, THANGZ @gmail.com, and we'll definitely get you in touch. But remember, you do have to have a physical location to take advantage of this. So
And we'll help you get to the back.
yes. So what's going on? What's going on?
Well, let's shout out to the fans.
Ooh.
Luda and Jermaine opening up for the baseball all-star.
Yeah, man. It was
here in Atlanta.
It was crazy in the city this weekend. There was so much stuff going on.
I was going.
There was a lot going on. So yeah, they kicked off the night last night, actually, down at the Battery, and did a whole welcome to Atlanta kind of remix entourage, all the people, everything. It was amazing, guys. So yeah, big shouts to always holding it down for the national anthem of Atlanta, Georgia.
Shout out to them. Welcome to Atlanta. That's my jam, too.
Yes, it is.
When it come on, it turn me up a little bit.
Every single time, peeps.
Okay. And moving on. So, speaking of welcome to Atlanta.
Okay.
I'm sure you guys all heard about it. Not good, Atlanta, okay? So Beyonce did her Cowboy Carter tour here.
She had 3 days.
And
4 days, I'm sorry.
Oh, wow. 4. I didn't know it was 4.
Damn, she didn't even have that many for the Renaissance. She was going ham.
But a couple of her choreographers. Oops. That was my fault. I couldn't get the light on my side. But a couple of her choreographers who stopped at, I believe it to be
Street.
Yeah, Krog Street Market, which is kind of like similar to a mall, little area, whatever.
Right. It's
real cool area.
It's like right downtown, and there's like
off the belt line.
Yeah.
Well, their car was broken into. In that car, they had unreleased music.
New Beyonce music.
And a lot of people was asking, well, why would they have that? Well, if she do a surprise song at the show, they need to know to dance to it, right?
And not just that, but it was like on a jump drive. So you got to imagine they're like this big. Who knows when they got that music? It's not like it was unreleased, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was new.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they could have been doing choreography or, making up different things or whatever. So who knows why they had it, but they're definitely going to have unreleased music.
Right.
As a choreographer, because it's not like you just throwing together a whole Beyonce dance, a few minutes.
Yeah, for sure. And she's a perfectionist. We know that. Okay. But, so the car was broken into. That was stolen. All right. So, of course, the internet.
Going crazy.
Mm-hmm. And now y'all saying that the people done did an inside job.
Oh, shit. Well, so get this. So Atlanta has tons and tons of police cameras.
Yeah.
All over the place. They already have a suspect.
All right.
And an arrest.
And they have the fingerprints, too.
And an arrest warrant.
Oh.
So they are going to be apprehending this person. I can assure you of that. So, baby, you ain't getting away with nothing.
All right. And then y'all internet people said that Blue Ivy done went and fired some people.
Not Blue Ivy.
Blue Ivy.
Well, I heard Rumi came out on the stage, too.
Oh.
So, yeah, the whole fam, it seems like it was J, B.
Okay. Oh, yeah,
Blue,
Jay-Z did make an appearance.
Rumi. Yeah.
I would have liked to be there to see Jay.
Listen,
I already did my Beyonce.
Yeah.
I didn't do the Cowboy recorder.
No.
I already did my B. Love B.
Yeah.
Speaking of B and the internet, you guys are coming for Solange these days.
No.
So she made a little
Not cranes in the sky. Come on.
spiritual clip.
Spiritual.
Or whatever. She did take it down because the internet came heavy.
What?
But they were saying that she was practicing witchcraft.
Oh, I'm dead. What was in this? Oh God, what was in the video, man?
Well, from what I understand, it was I don't know. She had a whole setup of things with fruit and all kind of stuff. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. It was taken down by the time people was calling me like, "Did you see this?" I'm like, "Why you didn't screenshot and send me that?"
Right, screen record. What's up with the screen record? Anybody that got a screen record? I'm trying to see. That's crazy.
Yeah, very, 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 very crazy. So, and this is okay. So moving into this next story, it's very disturbing to me because I don't know why these celebrities like Cardi B, who I love, and do these outbursts on the internet and why their PR person allow it.
Man,
because that's what your PR person is for. No, it's not a stunt. So, JT, who's in the City Girl, Matt gave her a little collaboration and did a lipstick kit.
Oh, okay.
Very nice. It's sold out. I actually want it. Beautiful colors, the pinks that I love, or whatever. However, the color was snug, and they did it in a matte lipstick, and then did a glass gloss with it, with a liner. Okay.
Oh, that was a kit.
Yeah, about $50, so nothing crazy, and it is sold out. So JT did her thing on that. However, someone, a young lady posted, JT, I love your music, and I wish that Mac would have given you the gloss, the snug gloss. Mac always do it messed up. So the hate was more towards Mac, like, JT, you did your thing. We know you can sell this product out. Why wouldn't they give you?
So it wasn't the lip gloss, the lipstick, and the liner. It was just the
matte lipstick.
Oh, it was only the lipstick.
Lipstick with it's a kit.
Oh, okay.
Glass, lipstick.
Okay.
And the liner. But the young lady was saying that snug comes in a gloss, a lip gloss, not the stick. I know. I'm a makeup wearer, so
I'm like, what are you talking about, girl?
So anyway, so the young lady the hate was really towards Mag, and she was kind of saying that you sold it out, JT. You did your thing. Why wouldn't they have given you the gloss? Like, we want the gloss.
So what did JT say?
So she came
and messed up her deal
and just went ham on the woman and called her a big.
Oh, she went off on the woman.
Yeah.
Or she was going off about.
No, she went off on the person that left the comment on the internet. Right.
Why?
So she goes crazy on her and call her a big bloatfish face and all this stuff.
But why? Why?
Because where's your PR person? Because that's who should be handling stuff on the internet.
But either way, like, I don't get why she was doing all of that.
Because she was just saying that the woman was hating. Oh. The hate was not directed towards her. Yeah, it was directed towards Mac.
She was really trying to say they should have did better by you. Really. So she took it out of context.
Right. And I get it. When you get a deal and you do a deal, because right now her music's not doing a whole lot, and she got this deal with Mac, and JT was just kind of like, it's always your own people that got something to say, and she really went off on the woman and talked about her appearance and her face being fat and all this stuff. Well, the woman was 8 months pregnant. So then she came back to
The
say,
woman did? The woman came
yes,
back? Oh.
the woman came back
Ooh.
to say to say that I'm 8 months pregnant. That's why my face is all puffy. Everybody know when you're pregnant, your nose spread and your lips spread and all this stuff. So JT did come back and apologize, but the damage was already done because it wasn't a good look on her end. And, I noticed that celebrities do this all the time. Why are you coming on the internet? Because Cardi B does it all the time, taking up for herself. Why are you coming on the internet to fight this fight? That's what your PR person is for.
I wonder if she has a PR person.
Well, I don't know.
Sound like she don't.
Well, yeah,
Sound like
but
she don't, or she don't listen.
right.
So maybe,
but
and a lot of
that's
that
what your
times-
PR is for.
But this is the thing. A lot of the times, and I feel like it's a knee-jerk reaction. So,
Right.
so even if the PR person, even if you do have a PR person, it's already done because you done already turned on your phone, got on the internet, and did whatever you was gonna do.
Yeah, and I can understand for sure.
So it's like you gotta still take some responsibility for your actions, and you need to think before you do.
Yeah, because
and
it's not just a random person coming at a pregnant person like that.
And then I always wonder to myself, like, did you really not think that that was gonna get some type of attention? Like when you turned on your phone, did you not think to yourself, this is a bad idea. I might not need to do this.
And I think that as a human, and you always got people saying things coming at you and all this stuff, it's just natural that you want to take up for yourself and go off. But you got to think, we are on the internet, and is this going to be a good look for me or a bad look for me?
Yeah, that part.
But when the product's not sold out, I will be buying it, JT, because I love the colors. Beautiful. I'm all into the pinks, girl.
Yes. Yes. We got any other celebrity news?
Nope, girl. We got to go ahead and get into her topic.
Y'all. So, have you ever met a person that is constantly BSing? Always trying to get over, BS their way through stuff. And, we gonna talk about that.
A person that's just full of shit. That's where we going.
So, and I'll just speak on it just a little bit before I let Nia kind of run with it. So, I know this person, and this person doesn't come around for a really long time, and then all of a sudden they come back in the picture, right? When they come back in the picture, they act like they're in the know and end up rubbing people the wrong way because they're speaking on things that they know nothing about, and they basically just full of shit, stirring the pot, making it messy, and always keeping up some type of drama. That person is completely full of shit. And to be honest with you, I don't like being involved in a bunch of messy drama, so I have to try to remove.
So yeah, so dealing with, when you have to deal with these kind of people is a lot.
Yeah, because number one, if they're disrupting like your normal happy, it's kind of like, how do you bring everybody back to normalcy? Because when people are full of shit, sometimes it feels like, it feels like what they're saying is truthful. So then you got other people around believing, oh, well, such and such said this and such said that. I'm like, why are you listening to them? They don't know nothing. They full of
shit. Yeah. So speaking on stuff that you know nothing about, but I will say, dealing with people that's just completely full of shit, you ask them a question. If you don't know the answer, say you don't know the answer.
Why are you making up these
Don't
stories?
just make up an answer.
I'll be okay with you saying you just don't know.
And when you have to deal with these kind of people on the regular, because this is different from dealing with a gaslighter, you know?
Oh yeah,
At least
gaslighters
they're
gonna try to make you feel like you crazy.
Right. But when you're just completely full of it, full of BS,
it don't matter what question I ask you, you're gonna have an answer for it.
and don't really know the answer.
You got me running
Or
around.
just making up an answer. Just making up an answer.
Yes, that's correct.
And that could be very stressful having to deal with.
Or what about the people that are full of shit that they find one little small piece of information about a big topic and then they go on and on and on and on like they know everything about it. Why are you looking like that?
research a tad bit of the info.
So you gonna come and you be like, all right, so I know with cancer you gotta have chemo. And then the next thing you know, they telling you about the chemo treatments, the this, the that. You be like, what? You don't know anything about that, friends.
Just full of it.
Robin says she know a couple of people like that, and thank goodness they don't have to deal with them on a regular basis.
Yeah, because dealing with people that's just full of shit on a regular basis could be very, very, very frustrating. You know, I mean, I will say that I've had to have somebody call me, ask me a question, and what they're telling me is not what the other party told me. So I have low tolerance for BS. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just get this person on the line.
Well, ain't no better way to clarify.
Yeah, because what you're telling me
is not adding up.
It's not what this person was telling me.
Right, it ain't adding up.
You know, and so let's get it straight. Let's get it straight, because somebody on this phone is full of shit. Making up something.
We don't know which one it is. but I got a pretty good idea.
But it could be very stressful, and especially like in a work environment or in a professional setting. If you don't know the answer, just say you don't know the answer. Don't just make up one.
Listen now.
Or go try to find out one.
Now, what
go
I
try
can
to find
tell
the answer.
Is there are not a lot of people at my job, but there are definitely a couple of people at my job that just talk just to hear themselves talk, because it's like, well, it's almost like they're just trying to find something to add to the conversation. Just it don't even matter. Like, I feel like that's the type of person that be acting like they got Tourette's.
I think it's okay to add and join into the conversation, but not okay to, if you don't know something, don't start talking like you know something.
Right.
Like I have dropped a motor in a car once, but I'm not going to sit here and tell you how to drop a motor in a car, because I was with a whole mechanic that had a broken thumb, and he walked me through the situation, but it wasn't my damn car.
Oh my word.
It wasn't my car, it was his car. So
oh my God.
We were working on a project together, and I was the hands and he was the brakes. Well, but I'm not going to come here.
Not just because you dropped it in one time, now all of a sudden you the guru.
And I was walked through it.
Look, you ain't the guru of how to.
But I'm not going to come and tell you, oh no, when you put a motor in the car, you got to do this and use this particular nut and bolt, because I don't know. I don't know. This man had a broken. I'm not, you know what I'm saying?
You don't know what.
Like, I'm not going to jump in that conversation and act like I know and tell you I know how to put a motor in the car. Okay? Because I was walked through every process of that and don't remember shit.
You like, listen, I know sometimes I see people and then I don't see them for a really long time. And they're like, you don't remember such and such? I'm like, baby, I couldn't pick them out of a lineup, so do not ask me shit. Oh my God. You like, I saw it once, but I cannot recall how to do it.
And it's just kind of like if somebody asks you a question and you don't know the answer,
it's fine.
It's okay. Because when we have to deal with you that's just making up BS, and you're just making up like complete BS. Like you're literally just full of shit. Like it's very annoying.
Listen, and confusing and frustrating and all of the things, everything and then some.
You know, I mean, or if somebody asks you the answer, if somebody asks you a question and if it happened in a way that you didn't have your stuff together, don't just make up a BS story. Just say the truth.
So they BSing to hide the truth.
Yeah, and just making up and just full of shit. Just making up a whole story. So saying that person never came. Well, why when I get you on the line with that person, oh, they came on Friday and you wasn't ready. You didn't have your part together. That's the answer, not some BS. Like you're just full of shit at that point.
Well, I mean, I think that's like not really taking accountability for the shit that you're doing.
But yeah, but when you just make up something.
So they'd have made up the lie to cover up not having to take the accountability.
Well, when you just make up something, you're full of BS.
Every time, listen, every single cotton picking time.
Full of it. Well, I'm making like you know something, and when you don't.
So I say, if there's gonna be somebody like that in my life, I gotta call them out, because that's the only way you stop that.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the only way you stop that is just straight call them out, straight in the middle of it. So just like you said, well, let me get this person on the phone. That's the best way to stop the BS. It's like, no, that's not what happened, and we gonna put it all out there on Front Street, because since you done took the time to make up this nefarious story, being totally full of shit, then you should be able to handle what's about to come next. Because now you really finna get egg on your face.
Right. And what Robin said?
Oh, Robin says, and if they're not one of the people that acts like they know everything on an academic level, they may say a bunch of shit that can cause friction with people.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Very true.
Like my favorite is this is my ultimate favorite. When somebody has specific, let's say they are trying to be vegan. I might need to stop right here. I need to stop. I probably need to stop, but I'm gonna go there. So they say they're vegan. So now every single thing that you put in your mouth ain't good for you. Like, you don't know, you full of shit. Well, you've been a vegan for one day.
Well, yeah. Okay. So you've been a vegan for one day. Not good. But I have had people that do practice being a vegan and that is a vegan and express to me about the way it makes them feel and have studied different foods and can tell you how chicken is processed and blah 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 blah. Well, that's fine. But if you all of a sudden just started being a vegan today and you done no research on being a vegan and you just telling me something crazy.
Well, okay, so my thing with it is not that they're vegan, is that you're trying to tell me I hate the way what I'm doing.
Well, I think it's okay for people to educate you on different things. Like, I mean, I'll show you in my phone today. I called my cousin who had 2 broken ankles at one point and healed herself through a natural healing. I called her today to ask her about some of the juices she did and things like that. Well, she has done the research. She's healed her body.
Well, I'm talking about the people that like the BS. I ain't talking about
right. Well, you talking? We're saying the same thing. Then I was saying people that became a vegan one time, today, and have done no research to know about nothing.
Well,
and trying to tell you.
Well, and it's that, but it's also like the people that say, okay, well, it was good for you. That does not necessarily mean that it's good for me.
Right.
So you can't speak on me.
But I think that it's okay that if somebody have done the research and do know something,
and I'll be like, okay, so what about my blood type? What about my this? What about my that? Don't try to speak on something you don't know.
But is it wrong for people to share their educational knowledge? Nothing's wrong with that.
It's not. There's nothing wrong with it as long as I ask for it. If I'm not asking for your opinion, do not impart your opinion on something you don't know.
My cousin was a vegan and I didn't ask, but she did share a lot of things for my health.
Because she's a doctor?
But that was fine. No, she shared her journey that could help me. It sounds like Shantae might be mad that these people are disciplined to be a vegan.
No, I'm not mad.
Because it takes discipline.
Listen, I ain't mad at all. All I'm saying is let me ask for the information. Especially if I'm like, okay, yeah, I understand.
It's okay for people to share, but it's not okay for you to
try to shame me because I don't want to do it.
Well, just try to shame somebody. And if you don't know nothing about.
And I'm like, and this is why I tell people, you don't know about other people's dietary needs. For me, I have to have a very high iron diet. So being a vegan doesn't really work for me. But I don't got nothing against vegans. Like, my cousin is a vegan. I know people who are vegans.
And I think it's great to share. I think that's how we educate.
I think it's great to share when I ask.
Okay.
You don't have to just impart your wisdom on me unless it seems like I'm open to it. That's just like people in their religion. They try to push it on you even if you don't want to really hear about it. And that's like a touchy subject. Like, I'm a very religious person, but I always know if I'm kind of pushing it on somebody, and I just kind of back up. I ain't going to be telling you about the Holy Ghost and the Holy Spirit every other day if the first time I tell you about it, you're super silent. And you be like, oh, okay. And you say 2 words in a 30-minute conversation. I probably know that that's not like another topic I need to bring up with you again.
Anyway, well, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just acting a fool, child. Don't listen to me.
But the moral to the story here, people, if you're just going to be blowing some BS, you could be annoying somebody. If you're just full of it. Just don't speak on it. Period.
And that's our show. Anyways, no, but I do have a 5-minute topic today. So, guys, when you are going out of town, it's always good to check the weather before you go. Because a lot of the times when you're making plans, you've made plans way in advance. So what you're thinking, what you're trying to do while you're out may have to change based on how the weather is once you get there. So kind of have your contingency plans, your backup plans, and maybe just don't book right away.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Maybe sometimes, like, if you want to book like excursions and things of that nature, maybe you wait kind of till you get down there to make sure that the weather is everything that it needs to be.
Absolutely.
As opposed to booking it, months in advance, because you never know.
Yeah.
You know, the only thing that you do want to secure is making sure you got a place to lay your head and how to get there.
For sure, because I can't tell you how many times we've booked in advance, booked a boat day, and have to change that. Because of the weather.
Yes. So
that's a great tip.
anyways, that's our time. We will see you next time. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can always hit us up at tnthangz, THANGZ, at gmail.com. And remember, like, comment, share. Push those likes out there. Share with your friends. We love to have those conversations with y'all.
All right. See you next Wednesday.